I cannot believe they're not Colonias. Isn't that amazing how they're not Colonias? You know, Phantom, Wildcat, Ghost, Paper, Unrecorded, Red Flag, Illegal, Toxic, Zombie Subdivisions. I can't believe they're not Colonias. Now, to the law enforcement authorities at the Housing and Urban Development Department of the Federal Housing Administration, I can't believe that they're not Clintonian style, you know, Bill and Hillary Clintonian style, illegal dirt road, Phantom, Ghost, Wildcat, Paper, Zombie, Toxic Subdivisions. Now, I've been reading a whole bunch of legal white papers, research papers on the zombie subdivisions of Europe and the zombie subdivisions of Ireland and the zombie subdivisions of England and Spain and the zombie subdivisions of Australia. Let's talk about the zombie colonias of America. The Clintonian style zombie toxic colonias, the unrecorded land developments of Texas. Now, to all my friends and to all my family and to all them sweet little people over the Housing and Urban Development and the Federal Housing Administration and all them cute little I can't remember. How many times did Jimmy Comey say I can't remember, I don't recall? Over 200 times? He doesn't remember anything, does he? Except that Russia. Let's not talk about how all the U.S. bankster gangsters, Mr. Mueller. Let's talk about how all the bankster gangsters and the title insurance companies and all those cute, funny little toxic zombie real estate developers finance American elections. Oh, and they rob savings and loans and banks just like the Clintonians do with their zombie colonias. There's one for you, America. Zombie colonias. The toxic zombie assets of HUD, FHA, and the Federal Reserve member banks with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And the veteran, oh, let's not forget the Veterans Administration, Catherine Austin Fitts. And that would probably be an interesting interview. Get Linda Thompson, it was Linda Thompson, and Catherine Fitts and Professor William Black with Matt Tavey and, oh, I don't know, Elliot Spitzer and Neil Bromsky, and we can get Bill and Hillary Clinton and George Bush Jr., because the old man kicked the bucket there last week, and we can talk about the zombie subdivisions of Europe and Australia and Ireland and the toxic zombie subdivisions of America. Now, what's interesting about this Bill Clinton is all these toxic zombie bankers behind the toxic zombie subdivision developments, all those Ghost and Wildcat and Phantom projects. You know, the paper land developments there, like the Great Texas Bank Job. Write that down, everybody. This is from my old pal down there in Conroe, Sheriff Rand Henderson, and all the other sheriffs going back to Joe Corley, old Joseph Corley, and oh, hey, Peter Spears, Jimmy Dozier, and Kathleen Hamilton, Judge Kathleen Hamilton. Let's look up all the zombie colonias, the zombie subdivisions of planet Earth. Oh my God, the zombie subdivisions of planet Earth. Now there's one for you, Judge Alan Barb Sadler. And pass that along to Judge Alvin Stahl and to Jimmy C. Edwards III and good old Jimmy Dinkins. Justice of the Peace, Jimmy Dinkins. And if you happen to see that psychopathic nut job, former Judge Cynthia McMillan, you tell her that the toxic zombie land developments of the 4th Precinct of Montgomery County, Texas, have cousins all over the world. They're everywhere. They cover the whole earth. these Clinton-style, Madison guarantee type, you know, Jim and Susan McDougal with Ozark Realty, these toxic zombie subdivisions of planet Earth. They call them recreational dirt road subdivisions up in Utah. So ladies and gentlemen, when we're looking at how they robbed the American financial system blind, let's start taking a look at beware of the toxic zombie Colonias, racketeers. The part 2 of that friggin' Paul friggin' story. Professor Black, investigative reporters and editors, you might want to send this memo down to Lacey Olson there at the Houston Chronicle. She's one of their big investigative reporters, you know. Yeah, so that's the toxic zombie developments of it for all my friends and family, and all those little backbiting, wormy little slobs who tried to tell everybody I was crazy. Crazy like a fox, right? All right, folks, we're leaving it right there. And as always, hasta la vista. God bless, and make sure you research the links down below. The links. That'll tell you where the rubber meets the road. Merry Christmas, everybody, and of course, have a happy, toxic zombie New Year. Oh, come on.